Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a tarot card reading on your December 2023 energy. You will either pick 1, 2, 3, or a fourth pile. On the first pile we have this beautiful pyrite. The second pile we have malachite. The third pile we have Dalmatian jasper, and the fourth pile we have chrysocolla. So sit with yourself, ask your intuition which pile is going to serve your December 2023 energy, and we will go ahead and get started with this reading, starting with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, let's see what cards you have for December 2023. I'm going to read these upright. So we have Temperance, Ace of Swords, and we have Seven of Swords. So we have Temperance, Ace of Swords, and Seven of Wands. So what's coming up for me are two words: patience and perseverance. With the Temperance, you are finding balance, flow, patience. You are allowing for flow of energy, flow of life to come to you effortlessly. And you are, what's coming up for me too is, you see how the crown chakra is really activated in the third eye. Your source is providing. You know that your angels are providing. I also see the angel wings, if you do believe in angels. Your spirit guides and spirit angels in the universe is fully supporting you, and you are aware of that. If you are not aware of that, then allow this to be a message that you are fully supported as always, but especially in the month of December. Really tune into your intuition. This will allow you to flow more easily with life, receive more abundantly, manifest more into your life. That's really coming up for me with the Temperance card. With the Ace of Swords, we have new ideas, breakthroughs, new beginnings. And then the Seven of Wands, we have you may feel like in the past you've had to really exert a lot of action to get what you want, and you may have found that wasn't successful for you at all. So let's just think in terms of like, you wanting to make more money. You may in the past have worked harder or worked longer hours or tried to overcompensate for the lack of, or the perceived lack of, in your mind. And that's what's coming up for me in the Seven of Wands. You've kind of just been trying to put out fires in a way, and have been really reactive to perceived lack, or people or friends, family, perceived threat. However, what I'm encouraging you to do in December is to trust that you are guided and protected, and the more that you connect with your intuition and with your source, you're going to be able to manifest so much more into your life. I want to give you an example from my personal life and see if this resonates with you. So there's a Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation called Tuning into New Potentials. And it's really about manifesting what you want into your life. And there's a particular day that I did the meditation, and I noticed when I sat still and raised my vibrational energy that those two videos that I posted that week, the views were astronomically more than compared to the previous videos. And I don't think necessarily that the videos were more or less better than the other videos that I did. I think it's just, I tuned in to new potentials. I sat still, I meditated, I used the law of attraction and law of manifestation, and I really visualized what I wanted and what I knew was mine already, because when you know that something is yours in the present moment, you will attract it in the future. So I visualized, more views, more subscribers, and I believed as if it already was mine. And those videos did really well when I did that. And that was only in one meditation. So the universe is calling for you to sit still, listen, allow for patience and perseverance, but really instilling the belief that you already have it is really going to allow you to enjoy the process so much more, right? Rather than being in the rat race. With that ideology, you're always going to be looking for the next milestone. You're always going to be wanting to achieve the next milestone. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. You always want to aspire to do well and to grow. But when the idea of growing or doing more and getting to a certain goal, when that idea is occupying your mind, it's hard for you to enjoy the process. And then when you get to the final destination, you're going to look back and wish that you enjoyed the process and smelled the roses. Smell the flowers. You see the flowers in the temperance? Maybe get out in nature. If that allows you to feel more grounded and protected and secure, really to activate that root chakra and connect with source and your intuition, look at what this person is doing. This person is grounding, they're earthing, they're going out into the wilderness and touching the earth's surface with their bare feet. Maybe that's a sign for you to do that. Maybe establish a morning routine, or if you do have a morning routine already, trust that that morning routine will allow you to feel more centered and more at flow. I also invite you to listen to your intuition, and if you have any new ideas or new beginnings, new ideas, thoughts, write them down and take them seriously. Because that is your intuition. If you're randomly just sitting down and you have a thought, like an aha moment, write that down, because I guarantee you that's your intuition. So I think that you moved from this place to this place. You moved from a reactive state to a peaceful and knowing state. You are addressing situations in your life with patience and perseverance rather than burnout. And I'm not saying to not work hard towards goals. I'm just saying it would be beneficial to allow a balance and stop to smell the roses. That's what's coming up for me in December. Let's see what is going to come up for your oracle card for pile 1. I already shuffled these cards. This is the Dream Oracle card. So X is coming up. Reunite with the lost aspect of your soul. So definitely this temperance, this patience and perseverance is allowing yourself to connect with a lost aspect of your soul. In December, we're releasing this. Not saying that this was bad, but you worked yourself a little too excessively, and you're putting matter to matter, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says. This is putting energy into matter. It's about conscious belief and intentions, manifestation, reuniting with the lost aspect of your soul. Is there anything that you used to do that really fulfilled you that you don't do anymore for whatever reason? For example, maybe that's meditation, exercise, journaling. And if the answer is yes, I invite you to go back into that and channel that energy. Let me read to you what the card means. So it says, relationships don't end when the door slams or when the divorce papers are signed. On a parallel plane, the love you and your former partner shared continues and is alive now as it ever was. Take a stroll down memory lane and remember the puzzle pieces of your soul that were alive back then. When you resurrect these buried aspects, you resuscitate them into your present life. This energy belongs to you, by the way, not your ex. As you reclaim what is rightfully yours, you enhance your ability to love the one you are with, namely you. And the mantra that you can say is, I open love's floodgates, send love to my exes, and reclaim the love that is mine. You know how they say the grass isn't green, the grass is not always greener on the other side? And you know, a lot of the times, like, nostalgia can make us think, oh my God, things used to be so much better back then, right? And then a lot of the times, if you really thought about it, you were saying, oh wow, like, yeah, like, it's interesting because when you tend to look at the past, you always look at the positives of the past, but you always forget about the negatives, right? And if you actually went back into that time that you are reminiscing or having nostalgia about, you would realize that things weren't always as amazing as it was as you perceived in your head looking back in the future, right? But what I invite you to do is, if there are things that you think back on in your past and you were like, man, like, I felt so much better back then. You know, let's say like 2 years ago, I felt so much better 2 years ago. I want you to ask yourself, why do you think you felt so much better? Was there something that you did that allowed yourself to feel that good? Like I said, having a meditation practice, a morning routine. Did you journal? Did you have a better diet? And if you did, and if you can answer yes to those questions, I invite you to reunite with that lost aspect. And, having a loving kindness, not beating yourself up because you aren't that way anymore, just holding loving kindness and gently going back to that. And know that this new way of doing things, or how you've been doing things for a while, may have worked, but not nearly as well as having patience and perseverance and grounding yourself and connecting with your intuition. And with this energy, you're going to be able to come up with new ideas, new beginnings, new thoughts, and new manifestations. Pile 1, I hope this resonated with you. Leave it in the comment section below if it did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, Pile 2, this is your reading for December of 2023. So let's see what comes up for you. Wow. So we are starting off with the Tower, then we have the Five of Swords, and then the Five of Wands. So definitely a lot of conflict has been happening in your life. And when we're looking at the Tower, I see, tragedy, loss, chaos in your life. And this could be literally or figuratively. And what's coming up for me is this is definitely the energy in the past, but it may be lingering energy that you may feel leading into December of 2023. What's coming up for me is this is family related. I'm just family or friends, but I think this is more you have to be around a toxic environment, or you are around a toxic environment where there's a lot of arguing and a lot of just conflict and stress. I feel a lot of heaviness when I read this energy. When I look at the Five of Swords, I definitely see this as being resolved and over with in December of 2023. The Five of Swords, the guy is kind of like looking back and maybe even reflective of what happened. And then you can see all three, there's three swords in his hands. And I think that what I'm going to say is that the Tower and the Five of Wands was probably inevitable. And maybe this was something that you, in a way, wanted to happen because you knew that a shift needed to happen. And in order for a shift to happen, you knew that you either needed to stand up for yourself or raise concern or speak your mind, and it disrupted either a family unit or a relationship or a dynamic of some sort. But I think that you knew that this needed to be done, and as painful as it was in the moment, you have reached a point in December where it's been resolved and you're moving on. And that is the best outcome of the situation. And that is the reason why you stood your ground. I really think this has to do with a family relationship or a family dynamic. Now, again, if this doesn't resonate with you, this is a collective reading. Let's get some clarification cards. So now I'm looking at this in the past. This is the present. Let's look in the future. Okay, there we go. We got the World. So yeah, you needed to go through some uncomfortability. You needed to go through some conflict. You just had to. I think that it was going on for a really long time. I think that there was lack of boundaries. I think that certain people in your life, or this could also be not just people, but it could be beliefs about yourself or behaviors or habits. So whatever resonates with you, just accept it. But you had to do a major, it's kind of like you just grabbing the rug from under your feet and you're just grabbing it and you're just shaking up everything in order to get some peace and for a new life, a new reality, a new storyline. Now you have the World, you have blessings and peace and loving energy in your way for the month of December. You're leading into the month of December, leaving the past behind. You're reached a point where you're kind of looking at what happened, what's done is done, is that phrase is coming up for me. And you're okay with that because you know the blessings that it's going to bring you and the mental ease and the mental clarity and just the peace and just peace and relaxation, honestly. I think this is out of your life. Now you have just a completely different life and one that you feel much more comfortable in. I'm going to see, these are pre-shuffle oracle cards, and we're going to see an energy. Ooh, we have money. Discover the source of your true power. Discover the source of your true power. I think for a lot of you, you stood up for yourself because you felt like you weren't being treated fairly. Okay, I'm just going to say that. For a lot of you, you spoke up for yourself because you felt like that you weren't being treated fairly. As a result, you spoke your mind, you fought for something, and you stood up for yourself. Now you have the World, and then you have money, discovering the source of your true power. I feel like there may have been a lot of disbelief in your ability to do something. A lot of people you may feel have been looking down on you for no reason. And you simply stood up for yourself. You created boundaries. And now that you release that toxicity, now you have the World. Now you have abundance. Now you have money. You're discovering the source of your true power. We're leading into December 2023 with that energy, you guys. So the message from the Oracle card is most humans, this includes you, forget that you are trust fund babies. You are a treasure measure beyond that comes from an unlimited source of love, abundance, creativity, and wisdom. Regardless of what your temporary financial circumstances may appear to be, your true essence is literally dripping with wealth. Eat your golden heart out. It's time for you to cash in on your inheritance and start assessing your birthright. Rewire your thinking to align with your personal vine of gold and realize that you are abundantly provided for in ways that you are both seen and unseen. With this point of view, it's just a matter of time before your outer circumstances match your inner reality. Another way to look at these cards is that you have had financial hardships in the past and you are wondering, maybe the tower was a loss of a job or, just uprootedness. Maybe you had to move homes or move jobs or just your environment and you feel really uprooted and it caused a lot of internal just like an uneasy mind. You're feeling really tired and wired, inner conflict, maybe beating yourself up for things that you should have done differently, or things that you felt like you didn't do correctly. But you're learning from that and you are moving forward, looking at new ways to think. Swords is about our thoughts. Looking at new ways to think, you're looking in a different direction and you are leaving this behind. And now you have the world, you're moving forward in a new positive direction and money and abundance is coming to you. So I know that I kind of gave like two versions of this tarot reading for pile 2. So definitely take what resonated with you and your current situation. That was the reading for pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, pile number 3. Let's see what your cards are. So we're going to read them upright for clarity for me. So we have the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles going into the energy of December 2023. I definitely see a collaboration. This is definitely a business reading for me or a career reading. The reason why I say that is because we have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is hard work, dedication, repetitive tasks to learn a new process or reach mastery of something, honing your skills. We have the Page of Pentacles so Pentacles is obviously about money and wealth, material possessions. And then we have the Two of Cups, which to me is about partnership or an agreement. You may have a new job coming in December. 100% for pile 3. If you are looking for a new job, you are going to get a job offer probably in December of 2023. Because Two of Cups is about an agreement, a negotiation, being handed, resources being shared. And I definitely think that what led you to this is all the hard work and the perseverance that you have done over the past couple months. This has not been something that has been quick that you're like all of a sudden getting. I think a lot of dedication and undivided attention, maybe even sleepless nights, just working yourself tirelessly. And you may have had critics saying, no, you can't do that. You're not capable of that. Or if people aren't saying that, you may have thought it in your mind, but you just kept hunkering down and working towards your goals. You did not let fear get in the way on this one. If you're looking for love, I definitely see a relationship coming for December of 2023, or you meeting somebody that could eventually turn into a relationship. And with the Page of Pentacles, I think that definitely abundance is coming your way, whether that is material possessions, wealth, or abundance of love, happiness, support. But I would definitely say the first two impressions that I got when I flipped these cards over is this is either career or love. And so all of your hard work and dedication is definitely paying off in December. Oh my gosh, and you have the Star too. This is an amazing reading. So Star is about spotlight, right? It's about you being recognized. This could also be, maybe social media if you're trying to start a YouTube channel or get started on Instagram, maybe go viral. That could be it as well. I definitely see you being just like spotlighted and awarded for your efforts and contributions. I really think this could be a promotion at your job. In December 2023, I could definitely see a promotion, you being spotlighted, awarded, and recognized for your efforts and contributions. Oh my gosh. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. You are, in December 2023, I really see financial independence, wealth, abundance, prosperity. I mean, this is all about money and abundance to me. Not money, but abundance. Whether it's money or love or happiness, peace, just abundance overall. But pile 3, I definitely am seeing that all of your hard work is paying off. So congratulations. This is an amazing reading. I'm going to see what comes up for the pre-shuffle oracle cards for pile 3. Oh my, celebrity. Shine like the star that you are. And we have the Star, you guys. What? Wow. You are getting recognized for your hard work. You are getting recognized for your hard work. And I'm so proud of you. You are being recognized, in receiving abundance. In December 2023, this is a very clear message. Your days of hiding in the shadows are over. It is time to celebrate and share your gifts with the world. Step into the spotlight of your life. Remove the mask you used to wear to play small or emulate someone else, because now it's time to perform the role of a lifetime, the authentically expressed you. You have cultivated your unique genius and talents, and the red carpet awaits. As you reveal your celebrity attributes, you will illumine the power for others. Good job, pile 3. Leave it in the comment section below if this resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with others, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. All right, pile number 4. Let's see what cards you have in your reading. Okay, so I'm going to read these upright just for clarity for me. So we have Death, the Sun, and Judgment for December of 2023. I look at Death as a good card. You are releasing something. You are ending old patterns, old behaviors, old thoughts, old ideas about life. You are ending something for the better to give you the Sun. You know that this is the right decision. Going into December 2023, you know this is the right decision to make, and you are okay with that because you know that it's what your soul needs to move on. With the Temperance, what's coming up for me is that you received a message from your intuition, from the universe, from your spirit guides, spirit angels, or something really resonated with you and you listened. You received this message. You listened. You interpreted it for what it was, and you made a deep change in your life. You released an old pattern, an old belief. You changed up a lot of things in your life to get you to this Sun. Radiance, positivity, abundance, holding a lot of happiness and confidence in the solar plexus region, holding space for a lot of willpower. I also see you with this new profound energy, right? Releasing what no longer serves. You listen to your intuition. You did some of the deep inner healing work, releasing old patterns. You're living in abundance now, happiness, right? New beginnings is coming up for me. It could be new beginnings of love. You are a magnet for blessings, manifestations, right? You're changing your vibrational frequency. You released an old frequency, and now you are attracting new beginnings, new love into your life in December of 2023. I'm going to pull an oracle card. These are pre-shuffled. We have Internet. Embrace the fact that you are the world. Let's see. I think that a part of you perhaps may have forgotten your influence and your power within you, right? Because when we look at the Sun, your warmth and positivity really inspires people. And I feel like, with the Internet Oracle card, you are really inspiring for a lot of people. And I feel like in the past, you may have forgotten that. But in December of 2023, we understand that. I'm going to read to you the message for the Internet. The message that we got for this oracle card is you are intertwined with everything and everyone, realizing that it is a small world after all. All of humanity is within you, and you have access to all of it, from the most foreign to the most familiar, from blasts from the past to those with whom you aspire to have a future connection. Everything you need or desire is just a thought away. At the root of any pain you experience is the false belief that you are separate from your fellow humans. However, when you remember your oneness with the worldwide web of life, you awaken to the reality that you exist in a unified field. And all of life is ultimately on your side. Allow this awareness to assist you in casting your net to real and wonderful relationship, job opportunities, financial abundance, and solutions. So, excellent job, pile 4, for listening to the divine's message, listening to your intuition, listening to the message, taking action, right? It's easier said than done, but actually taking the action. You did the work. You're at a place now where you feel just wonderful and abundant and just happy. You really feel all of that willpower and courage and confidence. And now you have new beginnings laying ahead of you in the month of December 2023. Let me know if this reading resonated with you in the comments as well. Do not forget to subscribe and share with others. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.